Alright, what's up guys? Serial Hula back. Last time we left off, we were, I would say, halfway through the rock tunnel on our way to Lavender Town. So this time, hopefully we make it past the whole thing. I don't think we have much left, so let's start off with this hiker. This tunnel goes a long way, kid. Okay, maybe we're still not close to being done, but I'm pretty sure we are. Sorry about that. I think I knocked my desk, so. Geodude, no surprise there. Hikers always with their rock and ground types. No problem for Raisin Bran being a water type. Okay, so Machop actually, we still don't have anything to go up against fighting types. So let's go with Cocoa Puffs, because I think Dig still, even though he's weak to fighting, we are still a lot higher level than he is, so Dig should probably be able to take him out with one hit. And that's one thing that I noticed is kind of weak against. My team is weak against right now is fighting types. But I was thinking as soon as there we go, we leveled up. I was thinking as soon as Harden. No thanks. His defense is already high enough. No, but I was thinking to solve that problem, or at least that the problem will be solved as soon as Cinnamon Toast evolves into Charizard. Because right now he's the Charmeleon and I don't have any flying types either. But as soon as he evolves into a Charizard, it's gonna be no problem against the fighting types. And he'll be resistant to them as well. So, I mean, I was thinking about using or switching out one of my Pokemon for a Psychic type. Or I think even I'm not sure if Clefairy can learn Psychic moves. I doubt it though. But she is a special attacker, so I don't know. I'm not sure. Alright. Take out all the Hikers Pokemon. I think he had 3 Geodudes, 1 Machop. No big deal. You win! Yeah, boy! Alright. Let's keep going. So off camera, as I was preparing, I did go back to heal my Pokemon at the Pokemon Center. Maybe I'm lost in here. He probably doesn't have flash, can't see anything. But anyways, when off camera, I did go back to the Pokemon Center to heal my Pokemon, and on the way back here, I kept running into Onix, and I know I said I wanted to catch an Onix because I wasn't. Well, first of all, because he's one of my favorite Pokemon, so I just want to catch him. And but I wasn't sure if I was gonna keep Cocoa Puffs as my ground type, because I think I had decided, but I'm very indecisive. I tend to, like I said, I tend to change out my Pokemon a lot while I play through these Pokemon games. I know a lot of people tend to have their team set even before they start playing the games. They kind of make up their mind on who they're going to use. That's not me at all. I think I have some idea of what my team's going to be. And every time I run into some new Pokemon, I'm like, oh, nope, I want to use this guy. I want to use Onix. Even though I had said I was going to use a Golem. But see, that's the problem, is I love these Pokemon so much. And I was thinking, actually, since I'm sure we're going to be able to trade between the gold and silver versions once they come out, or at least I'm hoping we can transfer these Pokemon somehow. And I might just transfer them to those games. Not at the beginning, because then obviously they're already going to be too high level and they're not going to listen and make the game too hard. Or too easy. Sorry, not too hard. But they would make the game too easy. But it'd be cool just to transfer the Pokemon and keep going. Let's run away from this guy. Let's keep going. Hopefully I can run into another Onix. Outsiders like you need to show some respect. Outsiders? Does he live in this cave? Anybody that comes in is an outsider, technically. Geodude. Lots of Geodudes here. Very good chance to train any water, grass, fighting types. you might be thinking of using. Not many fighting types though that you would have had by now. Like I said, I think I'm not positive because and especially because I haven't ran. Oh, he has a Graveler. I haven't ran into any as of yet, but I think you can find Machop in here. But I'm just speculating. I'm just going off of what I think I remember from playing this game. Alright. So I do have 2 DSs and well, this is a dead end, so we have to go down the steps. And I'm thinking of probably getting the game on that DS because just to trade just for the evolution trades. Okay, sorry, I stopped talking because I thought it was going to be just another random encounter, but we got the Onyx. So, level 22 also, so hopefully every Onyx I've come across so far I've knocked out. Let's see how Bite does, because either the move does 2 little damage to weaken him, significantly at least, and any moves that do a significant amount of damage are too powerful because we are too high level. So let me just go through my Pokemon first and see who might be able to weaken him without knocking him out. I know Grass, I think Grass is gonna be, yeah, Grass is super effective as well. Trix isn't gonna have anything to weaken him enough. And I'm not sure if we can paralyze him. You know what? Let's just go for it because Pokemon Yellow, the first generation, the rules were really weird. Obviously, they made sense because it doesn't affect them. They made sense because it was the first generation back then. But as they implemented the newer rules, those kind of made more sense. As far as like electricity not affecting ground, but I guess this one was already in this game. Let's try an Ember. It shouldn't do too much damage. See, that was a critical hit. And hopefully, if we burn him, then I'm just gonna have to start checking Pokeballs sooner than I hoped. He gets us in a bind. Oh man, I really hate these moves. Okay, goes for the tackle. We get another Ember in. Yellow. Okay, at least I think we can get one more in. Because I think his catch ratio isn't gonna help us, and I think I only have regular Pokeballs. Let me check. Oh, I have 2 Great Balls. I'll try a Great Ball. Nope, it's not happening. We'll go one more Ember. Try to weaken him a little more. He's over here, bringing out. Oh, okay. Oh my God, I thought it was gonna knock him out. I thought it was gonna knock him out. Luckily, it didn't do enough damage. Let's go with the Great Ball. He's in red. I don't think he can really damage himself. Oh man, I really wish I had. Oh, you know what? I'm over here talking out of the wrong hole. I was about to say I really wish I had somebody that can put him to sleep, but I mean, come on, Frostflake, no sing. Come on, get him. Hopefully we don't miss. Okay, we get him. Unfortunately, we don't have any more Great Balls. But we have plenty of Pokeballs. At least I hope we do. I mean, 16 is a lot. There we go, we got him. New Pokédex. Data for Onyx. Onyx, the rock snake. Oh, I just completely skipped that first page. Alright, nickname Onyx. We'll go with... I know... Okay, it's probably cheating or unoriginal, but... So our Geodude, which is now Graveler, was Cocoa Puffs. Onyx is gonna be Cocoa Pebs. Obviously short for Cocoa Pebbles. Alright, so we got our Onyx. Now, if you are in this cave, I suggest you come prepared because It is kind of a pain in the ass if you don't know Dig to get back to the Pokemon Center. Luckily, I do have a few potions. Hopefully enough to get us through the rest of the cave without having to go back. But luckily, I do know somebody, I think Cinnamon Toast, no, Cocoa Puffs. He knows Dig. Not only does it take you out of the cave, but it takes you directly to the last, I think the last. I don't think it's the closest. It's the last Pokemon Center that you used, which in our case was the one right at the entrance of the rock tunnel, so it's not too bad. But I highly recommend you teach Dig to somebody. Okay, here we go. A Machop. So it's confirmed. You can find Machop in here if you are looking to use the fighting type. And once again, Machop is one of those Pokemon that make me question if I'm gonna keep the team that I have right now. Because Machamp, you know what? A lot of the first generation Pokemon are my favorite Pokemon. So Machamp, one of my favorite Pokemon. I think just those all the Pokemon that have 2 evolution types that require the trade to evolve, like Machamp, Gengar, Alakazam, Golem. I love all those guys. Hopefully we can catch him without having to put him to sleep. Alright, wasn't as tough as Onix, but then again, he's not as strong as Onix. And you know what? I'm gonna commit. I'm gonna well, at least slightly. I'm not gonna nickname him. I don't think I'm gonna use him. Let's keep moving. Here we go. Hikers leave twigs as trail markers. Hey, that's pretty smart. Smart thinking there, so you don't get lost in this cave. We should probably go tell that to that one guy who told us he was lost, because he is obviously not leaving markers. Okay, she has a Jigglypuff. Here we go once more with those things. Nope, nobody knows any fighting moves. Let's see how Raisin Bran does. He is a special attacker, so I don't think it's gonna be that much damage. Actually, okay, we get the critical hit, so she goes for the disable, but she fails. One more water gun, and it's enough damage to take her down. She's gonna use a Pidgey. Oh, a Pidgey. Okay, let's go with Trix. Trix is not getting nearly as much attention as she probably deserves, with her being our starter and all. But we haven't really come across many Pokemon that she's very effective on, especially being in a cave. But luckily this girl has a Pidgey, so Trix gets some screen time. But she's failing us right now. Her Thunder Shocks are missing. Come on. Thunder Shock's supposed to be 100% accurate. Alright, you get the Pidgey down. She has a Meowth. You know what? Let's keep Trix out. She shouldn't be able to do too bad with a Meowth. Oh, but she keeps missing. That sand attack really affected her. Unless she got 2 in, then I can understand. But I'm gonna have to switch her out. I don't want her fainting. I don't have any revives, and I don't want to be making any trips back to the Pokemon Center to bring my team back to fighting mode. Let's go with the Dig. Of course, Dig being such a powerful move, it only has 10 uses before you have to recharge it, and either at the Pokemon Center or using any others that you have. Either, I don't know. I never know how to pronounce those. Oh, I did my best. I'm assuming it's Ether. Okay, well, anyways, now that we have confirmed and caught the 2 Pokemon that I was talking about in this cave, I think I do have Repels, and I think it'll be safe to use them right now, so we can kind of get a boost in the progression of this cave. Okay, this is a dead end down here. Do not go down here. It is a dead end. I just showed you. Okay. Hiker, I'm assuming he's gonna have, once again, rock and ground Pokemon. Sorry, I kind of spaced out there. Ha ha ha. Can you beat my power? Pretty sure we can. Another Hiker. I was gonna switch Fruit Loops to the front, but I kind of want to train my Blastoise, my Wartortle or Raisin Bran up a little more. Once again, with the Geodudes, no problem for Raisin Bran. Just gonna keep hitting him with the water guns. Water gun after water gun. It'd be so nice to have a Wartortle with me right now because it is such a hot day today. And I would gladly take one of those water guns to the face. Okay. Graveler goes down with one hit. We grow to level 26. Unfortunately, we don't evolve until like level 36, so we have 10 more levels to go. Oops, out-muscled. Oh yeah, boy. Flex team over here. Okay, up there's a dead end. I think... Is he a trainer? Yes. You have a Pokédex? I want one too. Go talk to Professor Oak, buddy. He's just handing them out for free. Alright, Slowpoke. More chances to level up our tricks. And unlike Ash in the anime, I am planning on evolving him as soon as I can get my hands on a Thunderstone. Because as strong as a Pikachu may be, I'm pretty sure Raichu is stronger. So I love you, Tricks and all, but you are still gonna be Tricks even after you evolve into Raichu. So it's all good. Unfortunately, I don't think Raichu follows you outside of its Pokeball. So we're not gonna have Pikachu following us around anymore outside. But you know what? It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Okay, Slowpoke over here trying to disable. I think they disabled Quick Attack. I was hoping to use that just to finish him off, just so I won't have to use another Thunder Shock. But it's all good. I think Thunder Shock has plenty of uses. And another Slowpoke. Slowpoke is another one of those Pokemon that I always want to add to my team when I come across it. But I think I'm gonna commit to the starters, even though I normally don't. I feel it's kind of a cheat. Shoot, I'm so jealous. He's jealous of our Pokédex. Alright, man, I'm just using these super potions up like crazy and they are not cheap. Especially right now. Well, at least maybe we'll have some more money. We'll have plenty of money to replenish them after all these trainers. Plenty more trainers. Repel wore off. Let's use another one. Eek! Don't try anything funny in the dark. This girl is scared. Why are you in the cave if you're scared of the dark? And with the Bellsprout. I don't think Bellsprout can learn Flash. So she's probably over here all blind. Switch to Cinnamon Toast. Okay. His rap missed. Luckily, we'll get a few embers in. Whoa. Okay, so he gets us with the Poison Powder. Once again, I don't think I have any antidotes. I am not prepared. I never come prepared to these things. So if somehow you're watching and I am ahead of you, and you're just making your way to Rock Tunnel, bring antidotes. I know It doesn't seem like you're gonna need them in a cave. But you just saw this bell sprout's gonna be using poison powder on you. And his wrap is not letting go. Okay, there we go. Finally. One of the most annoying moves in the game. Wrap. Cinnamon Toast is only level 20. Clefairy. You know what, let's just keep Cinnamon Toast because he obviously needs the XP. Let's go with the Leer. We're hurt by the poison. It goes with Pound. I think we can survive another pound. See how much Scratch does. Not much. Oh no, we cannot. Can we take it? No, of course. She gets 3 hits. Why would she not? Of course, her Clefairy would get 3 hits. Let's see how many ours does. Frostblade. That's 1 hit. It's 2 hits. Okay, we get 3 hits. Can we get 4? Hell yeah! And we get 5. Alright, so I'm not gonna complain about it now. We got the 5 hits. I think that's the second time we've gotten 5 hits. We get a critical hit. And we're moving on up to level 20. I still haven't decided what level I'm gonna evolve her at. I need to look up the moves she learns. Okay, who's up front? Let's move Frostflake to the front. I don't know if teleport works inside caves. You have Pokemon, let's start. Alright, let's go for it. I would try it, but I really don't want to be teleported. If in case it does work, I don't want to be teleported all the way back to that Pokemon Center. Pidgey. Once again, our chance to bring out Tricks. Go, Tricks, go! Make easy work of that Pidgey with the Thunder Shock. Whirlwind. I'm not sure if Whirlwind works while you're fighting another trainer. I don't think it switches out Pokemon, so I think it only works against wild Pokemon. But then again, you know what? I'm not even gonna say anything because I'm not even sure the same rules apply to these moves. Alright, we get the critical hit. Trix is just racking up that XP. Another Rattata. Let's go. So I think we might be almost out of the cave. This is either the last room or we have one more to go. A Bellsprout. Cinnamon Toast, of course, is dead, so... Alright guys, sorry for that edit, but somebody was just knocking on my door right now. It was actually my nephew and niece. They wanted the Wi-Fi password, so excuse that edit. I'm sure it's gonna be rough. But we're back at it, taking out Bellsprout with Cocoa Puffs. Ground being super effective against grass in this game, which I guess kind of makes sense because, I mean, plants are planted in the ground, so technically I think the ground would have more power over the plants. But Pokemon changed their mind about that. I came this far for Pokemon. Seems far, but could always go farther. Alright, so she has a Meowth. Let's put her to sleep. Well, let's see if we can. Coins scattered everywhere. It's good, works for me because then we get a bigger payday from the move Payday. Let's see how, of course that would happen to me. They wake up on the next turn. You know what? Let's do it again. I'm not giving up on this thing. No. Never mind. I'm giving up on this thing. With my luck, it's not gonna hit anymore. I was hoping for the 5 hits. Hopefully he doesn't get a critical hit. We might have to use a potion. We definitely have to use a potion. It's either that or switch out, but I just want to finish him off with the Frostflake, have her take the whole of the XP. Let's go with Water Gun. Sure, it'll do enough to knock him out. We flinch, of course, with the bite. But we get the Water Gun in, and Meowth goes down. Oddish. Okay. I guess we're just gonna keep leveling up Cocoa Puffs. Sorry about that, my voice just cracked. Cocoa Puffs. Unfortunate that Cinnamon Toast had a faint, but it just happens. A Pidgey. We can't use Cocoa Puffs. He does know a rock move, but let's share the XP. Come on, guys. Sharing is caring. We want everybody in this team to have their purpose. And if anybody falls behind, then unfortunately, they become useless. So let's share the XP. Let's have everybody play their role. I'm out of Pokemon. Yep. That means you lost. And we win. I'm pretty sure I don't have any revives. We do not. But I think this is the end of the cave. Yep, there's a sign. Just gonna make sure there's nothing over here. Nope. Dead end. That is the end of the cave. Okay, so I'm using repels, but apparently that Geodude was a level 20, so let me switch somebody higher level up to the front of the team. Alright. So okay, so there's a Max Heather here. There are a couple of trainers, I think probably like 3. Repels effect wore off. But let me just make a quick trip to Lavender Town, heal up my Pokemon, and we'll come back and take care of these guys. Oh snap, I was trying to avoid this guy. Hi kid, want to see my Pokemon? Not really, but since you're gonna battle me anyway. Pokemaniac with a Cubone. Okay, we have Raisin Bran up front. No problem. Water Gun on a ground type. 1-hit KO? No, he hangs in there. Cubone. Cubone's cool. I like Cubone also. Not enough to want to add him to my team, but nonetheless, he is a pretty cool Pokemon, especially once he evolves into Marowak. Looks really cool. I really wish I could find a way to make Marowak useful in on like battling. Have it on a battling team in my Pokemon Sun game. But I think he's pretty weak. Not many uses for him unless you get pretty creative. And we go ahead and hurt ourselves. Trick's being confused, of course. You know what? Oh man, come on. Let's risk it. Nope. There we go, knocking ourselves out. Let's go with Fruit Loops. Trix is never gonna end up liking us enough. Let's go with the Vine Whip. I'm pretty sure Vine Whip is a physical attack. I'm hoping we can learn Razor Leaf soon enough. Oh no, my Pokemon! Of course, the hiker over here. Ah, this mountain air is delicious. You know what, I have to agree because I've been up to mountains up a few times. Very cold, very fresh air. Very clean. I mean, just breathe it in and you can just tell the difference. Onyx goes down, one water gun. And he has a Graveler. Okay, so this guy's not playing around. He has some serious Pokemon over here. Unfortunately for him, I'm not playing around either. Raisin Bran takes him out. One water gun, level 27. That cleared my head. Probably up here meditating, trying to forget something that happened. Okay, so let me move Fruit Loops up to the front. Or you know what? No, Frostflake. She's only level 20. So this trainer here, I'm feeling a bit faint from this tough hike. She needs to do a little more exercise apparently. But this trainer would technically be the first one you fight on your way out of the rock tunnel. But since we did go to Lavender Town to heal up our team, she ended up being the last one. She starts off with a level 21 Pidgey. So the easy thing here would be to switch to either Coco or Trix. But you know what? We're gonna take her on. At least we're gonna try to. She did get us with the sand attack, so I don't know how well our accuracy is gonna be right now. If it does start getting a little too annoying, then we're just gonna have to switch out. Or even this double slap's not doing anything. Okay, 3 hits. 4 hits. Get us the 5th hit. No! Okay, we'll use the water gun. Should be enough to take her out. There we go. Oh, Pidgeotto. Okay, now we're definitely switching out with Trix. Frostflake was struggling with the Pidgey. He's definitely not going to be able to take on a Pidgeotto. We missed. Why are we always missing now? A Thunder Shock, man. It's supposed to hit all the time. I mean, she didn't even get hit by a sand attack or anything, and it's over here missing. Come on. Come on, Trix. She's probably mad because we're always fainting her and we're hardly ever using her. But she still manages to take down Pidgeotto. We grow up to level 24. And we defeat Junior Trainer. I'm not up to it. Nope. Should have thought of that before he challenged me. Okay, so she's not the last trainer. There is one more hiker up here. It's just crazy hikers over here cracking up by himself. Probably been up in this mountain for a little too long. Okay, starts up with the Geodude, level 21. Once again, I don't think anything we should be too scared of. Luckily, our Frostflake does no water gun. Very handy move against Geodude. Time and time again, taking him out with one hit. Grow to level 21. She has an Onyx. You know what? I think we can take it. Think we can. Frostflake, don't let me down. Oh no. He moves first and he goes with the bind. Frostflake cannot move. Come on, let go. Onyx, let go. Onyx, for the love of God. Okay, he lets go. No, but he goes for the bind again. He goes for the bind. Moving. We're not moving. He's not letting us move. Come on, Onyx. Onyx, have some mercy. Okay, he goes for a tackle. He cutting us some slack. We get a water gun in, and we take it out in one hit. Not even a critical hit. It's just super effective. Okay, so Hiker goes down, still cracking up. Ha ha ha, not laughing. Ha hey fever? Ha ha ha, chew. Oh, okay, so he's not laughing. He's he's gonna sneeze. Okay. Okay, that was pretty funny. I'm over here thinking this guy's cracking up by himself. Okay, so that was the rest of the trainers right there outside of the cave, outside of the rock tunnel. So so we made it, guys. Got through the rock tunnel. We made it to Lavender Town. Lavender Town, Lavender City. No, I think it's town. Lavender Town. And but I think that's gonna be it for this episode. Next one, we're gonna explore Lavender Town. I don't think there's much to do here right now. Oh, I think we do have to come back to the cemetery after. But we are gonna have to make our way, I think, towards the east? No, west. I got my directions all mixed up in the next episode. So we will explore Lavender Town a little bit, but like I said, there's not much to do here. But that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.